Morocco is one of the most fascinating and mysterious countries in the world. A place where ancient traditions and hidden desires collide in ways that will leave you completely speechless. Let's find out why. 1. Morocco is located in the far northwestern corner of Africa, making it one of the only African countries that borders both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. This unique geographic position has made it a crossroads of civilizations for thousands of years, blending Berber, Arab, African, and European influences into one of the richest cultures on the planet. 2. The name Morocco itself comes from the city of Marrakech, once one of the most powerful imperial cities in the medieval world. Foreign traders and travelers referred to the entire kingdom by the name of this legendary city, and over centuries, that name evolved into the word we use today. To the Moroccan people, however, their country is simply called Al-Maghrib, the West. 3. Morocco is home to the University of Al-Qarawiyyin in the city of Fez, widely recognized as the oldest continuously operating university in the world, founded in 859 AD. Yes, while most of medieval Europe was still living in the Dark Ages, Morocco already had a thriving center of scholarship, theology, grammar, and science, attracting students from across 3 continents. 4. The country boasts 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the stunning medinas of Fez, Marrakech, and Tétouan, the ancient Roman ruins of Volubilis, and the spectacular fortified city of Ait Ben Haddou, a location so visually striking that it has been used as a filming location for major Hollywood productions, including Gladiator, Game of Thrones, and Lawrence of Arabia. 5. Morocco is the world's largest exporter of phosphates, a mineral that is essential for producing agricultural fertilizers. The country sits on over 70% of the world's known phosphate reserves, making this single resource one of the most strategically important commodities in global food production. Without Moroccan phosphates, feeding the world as we know it would become significantly more difficult. 6. The city of Chefchaouen, nestled in the Rif Mountains in northern Morocco, is one of the most photographed places on Earth. Every single wall, staircase, and alleyway in the old Medina is painted in breathtaking shades of blue, from pale sky blue to deep cobalt. The tradition is said to have been introduced by Jewish refugees in the 1930s, who believed blue represented the sky and heaven, a constant reminder to lead a spiritual life. 7. Moroccan mint tea, locally known as atay, is far more than a simple beverage. It is a sacred social ritual, a symbol of hospitality, and an art form passed down through generations. The tea must be poured from a great height above the glass, at least 12 inches, to create the perfect foam on top. There is an old Moroccan saying that beautifully captures the 3 rounds of tea. The first glass is as gentle as life, the second is as strong as love, the third is as bitter as death. Refusing a cup of tea from a Moroccan host is considered one of the greatest social offenses you can commit. 8. Morocco is one of the few Arab-majority countries where women gained the right to vote and stand in elections on the same day, back in 1963. Today, women hold approximately a quarter of parliamentary seats, and Morocco's capital, Rabat, has been led by a female mayor. A remarkable achievement in a region where female political representation is often close to 0. 9. Moroccan cuisine is considered one of the most sophisticated and complex in the entire world. Its extraordinary flavor profile is the result of centuries of cultural exchange. The indigenous Berber people contributed their mastery of slow-cooked lamb and vegetables. The Arab conquest of the 7th century introduced powerful spices like saffron, cumin, ginger, cinnamon, and caraway. Jewish communities brought pickling and preservation techniques, and the Moors expelled from southern Spain contributed dishes like the iconic bistilla, a sweet and savory pastry filled with pigeon meat and dusted with powdered sugar and cinnamon that must be tasted to be believed. 10. The tagine, both the name of Morocco's most emblematic dish and the conical clay pot it is cooked in, is one of the most ingenious cooking inventions in culinary history. The distinctive cone-shaped lid is specifically designed to trap steam and continuously recirculate moisture back into the stew during the long, slow cooking process. The result is meat so tender it literally falls apart at the touch, infused with layers of spice that take hours to develop. Moroccans have been perfecting this cooking method for over 1,000 years. 11. Bread in Morocco is not simply food. It is considered a sacred blessing. If a Moroccan drops a piece of bread on the floor, they will immediately pick it up, kiss it, and place it somewhere safe, rather than throw it in the trash. Wasting bread is considered a sin. In traditional Moroccan homes, bread serves a dual purpose. It is both food and utensil, used to scoop tagine, salads, and sauces directly from communal dishes, a practice that brings families together around the table in a deeply intimate way. 12. Morocco is a constitutional monarchy currently ruled by King Mohammed VI, who ascended to the throne in 1999. Unlike many monarchies around the world, the Moroccan king holds both political and religious authority. He is also the commander of the faithful, the highest Islamic spiritual authority in the country. Every year on July 30th, Morocco celebrates Throne Day, a national holiday commemorating the king's ascension, with parades, fireworks, and celebrations across the entire kingdom. 13. Despite being an Islamic country, Morocco follows one of the most moderate and tolerant versions of the faith in the Arab world. The country has historically served as a bridge between the Islamic world and the West, and its cities, particularly Marrakech, Casablanca, and Tangier, have long attracted Western artists, writers, and intellectuals. Legendary names like Henri Matisse, Pablo Picasso, Paul Bowles, and Truman Capote all found inspiration in Morocco's streets, light, and mystique. 14. Morocco is one of the most progressive countries for women's rights in the Arab-speaking world, at least on paper. The 2011 Constitution explicitly guarantees men and women equal rights across civil, political, economic, social, and cultural spheres. Women of legal age have full freedom of movement, freedom to choose their own profession, and the right to run for any political office in the country. These rights, which may sound basic to Western ears, are far from guaranteed across much of the Arabic-speaking world. 15. But here is where Morocco gets truly fascinating, and where the gap between law and lived reality becomes absolutely impossible to ignore. Article 490 of the Moroccan Penal Code explicitly makes premarital sex a criminal offense, punishable by up to 1 year in prison. And yet, a major sociological study conducted in Casablanca found that over 76% of Moroccans surveyed admitted that consensual sexual relations outside of marriage were already widespread in the country. Morocco is, in many ways, a nation living a deeply complex double life. 16. The concept of virginity holds an extraordinarily powerful place in Moroccan society. Despite the documented reality of widespread premarital relationships, approximately 80% of Moroccans in the same study still declared that they view virginity as proof of chastity, religious devotion, and good upbringing, especially for women. This creates a deeply contradictory social reality in which behavior and belief exist in constant, quiet tension with each other, hidden behind closed doors in one of the world's most visually dazzling countries. 17. The social transformation happening in Moroccan cities is nothing short of revolutionary, and it is being led largely by women. In urban centers like Casablanca, Rabat, Marrakech, and Tangier, it is now considered completely normal to see women and men sitting together at cafes, something that was genuinely taboo just 2 decades ago. Young Moroccan women are entering universities, launching businesses, running for office, and challenging conservative norms through art, graffiti, street performance, and social media in ways that their mothers and grandmothers never could have imagined. 18. Moroccan women are fighting back against a deeply embedded culture of street harassment in ways that are making international headlines. In 2018, Morocco enacted the Hakawi Law, named after the country's first veiled female minister, which officially banned sexual harassment in public spaces and imposed significantly harsher penalties for domestic violence and forced marriage. Women across Morocco celebrated this as a landmark moment, though many activists are quick to point out that the gap between legislation and enforcement on the streets remains very wide. 19. When it comes to relationships and dating, Moroccan women in urban areas have developed a fascinating duality: publicly conservative, privately modern. Many young Moroccan women maintain the appearance of traditional values for family and community, while privately navigating romantic lives, friendships, and personal freedoms that would surprise outsiders. International visitors, particularly from Europe, often report being genuinely shocked by how open, confident, and independent urban Moroccan women turn out to be in personal conversation once the public performance of modesty is set aside. 20. Perhaps the most striking paradox of all is this: Morocco is simultaneously one of the most restrictive countries in the world for public displays of romance. Unmarried couples can be questioned or even detained by police for kissing in public, and one of the most intensely sensual cultures you will ever encounter. The food, the music, the architecture, the perfumes of the souks, the colors of the medinas, the art of the hammam. Every single element of Moroccan daily life is designed to overwhelm the senses in the most extraordinary way possible. Morocco doesn't hide its pleasures, it just makes you search for them. And that search is perhaps the greatest pleasure of all. If you made it to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to receive more videos like this one. Comment below which country you'd like to see next. I'll wrap it up here, and I'll see you in the next video.